Warning, the following program contains scenes of graphic stupidity between a man and some gays. Don't take anything I say too serious, I'm just messing around. This video should not be viewed by anyone.
How's it going, everybody? Today we are back in Scum and we are going to take a look at some of the changes that the latest update brought to the game. We of course got some bigger things like the ability to change our character's name over at the banker NPC. We've also got some new weapon charms and some of those spray cans that we can use to customize our weapons. But alongside all of these, we've also gotten some quality of life changes that directly impact our life in Scum. Now, some changes came to the bunker doors, to the abandoned bunker doors. So if we want to open them with a mathematical minigame, we are now going to need a screwdriver to access the panel. And when we are going to try and open up these panels, we're gonna need to use one screwdriver. So for example, here we have 40 out of 40, but if we use one here, this is going to go down to 39. I'm not gonna be able to do this, no shot. But maybe I will. Let's see here. So we need to get the 80s up to 200 and 100. Okay, I got one to 200. Do we need to get the other one to... Okay, what's plus? I need plus 20. Plus 20 down here. I've done it! Oh, the lever! I've done it! This is my first one. Hold on, I've actually managed it. I kid you not, this is the first time that I've actually managed to successfully complete this minigame. But as I was saying, whenever we do this, we are going to use up one screwdriver. So now I have 39 out of 40 uses in this big screwdriver here. Some changes came to the razors as well. They have adjusted the razor player perception time and they will no longer jump on us as soon as they drop from the vents. And as you can see here, this guy jumped down from the vent. He was confused for a quick second. I'm guessing that's the perception time. And then he actually didn't jump on me instantly, but he chased me down and then jumped on me. And the circle for the grapple minigame would also disappear now during the release animation. Alright, now another pretty small change, but I think a very useful one is this. Whenever we're triple carrying, so if we have a weapon on both of our shoulders, right here, and then we have another weapon in our hands, in the past, whenever we would do something with our hands, for example, climb this ladder, we would drop the weapon that we had in our hands. But now, if we have a weapon in our hands and no extra slot on our back or in our inventory, right, we're not actually going to drop the weapon. So if we do this, right, we're going to use our hands. The gun has disappeared, right, but it's not on the floor. If we go up here, the gun spawns back in our hands. So we are not going to drop the item that we have in our hands, for example this gun, whenever we use our hands. So if we don't have any space and we're gonna use our hands, the gun is kind of gonna go in, you know, an extra dimensional pocket, and we're not gonna drop it on the floor whenever we're climbing ladders. Let me see what's gonna happen if we eat something. I have some rice here, so if we eat this, it's on the floor. So does this only work with ladders? What if we drink some water? Let's see here. Is it still going to drop on the floor? Nope. It's in my extra dimensional pocket. And now it's back in my hands. So it works with drinking. I guess it's here, but we can't see it, right? It works with drinking. It works with climbing ladders, but it don't work with eating. Alright, let me watch on this corner. Is it the same? Oh yeah, so when we eat, we still drop our gun on the floor. But when we drink water, it goes into the extra dimensional pocket, and same with climbing ladders. Alright. So I think I've kind of gotten my head around this, more or less. So it doesn't work with eating because the gun is replaced in our hands by the food. So the gun goes on the floor, the food goes in our hand. But it works with climbing and drinking water from the lake because that doesn't replace the gun from our hands with another item. Now I said more or less because I had a bit of a puke, which doesn't, you know, put anything in our character's hands, but the gun still dropped on the floor. What we can take from this is that it works in some situations, but in other situations it don't work. Also, garlic has some antibiotic properties now, so if we get an infection and our constitution can't fight it off and we don't have antibiotics either, we can just munch on some garlic. We also have some smaller things like flashlights, and NVGs will start to flicker when they are low on batteries, but there we have it. That is about it from me today. I hope you have enjoyed. In case you did, be sure to drop some stuff and things down below. Make sure to subscribe. Thank you so much for taking the time and hanging out, and I will see you in the next one with some more video games.